Part 5, Structure of State and Distribution of State Power. 56. Structure of State. 1. The main structure of the Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal shall be of 3 levels, namely the Federation, the province, and the local level. 2. The Federation, provinces, and local levels shall exercise the state power of Nepal in accordance with the Constitution and law. 3. There shall be provinces consisting of the districts referred to in Schedule 4 existing in Nepal at the time of commencement of this Constitution. 4. There shall be rural municipality, and district assembly under the local level. The number of wards in a rural municipality and municipality shall be as provided for the federal law. 5. Any special, protected, or autonomous region may be set up by the federal law for social, cultural protection, or economic development. 6. The Federation, provinces, and local levels shall protect Nepal's freedom, sovereignty, territorial integrity, independence, national interest, overall development, multi-party, competitive, democratic, republican, federal system of governance, human rights and fundamental rights, rule of law, separation of powers, and check and balance, egalitarian society based on pluralism and equality, inclusive representation and identity. 57. Distribution of state power. 1. The powers of the Federation shall be vested on the matters enumerated in Schedule 5, and such powers shall be exercised in accordance with this Constitution and the federal law. 2. The powers of province shall be vested on the matters enumerated in Schedule 6, and such powers shall be exercised in accordance with this Constitution and the provincial law. 3. The concurrent powers of the Federation and the province shall be vested on the matters enumerated in Schedule 7, and such powers shall be exercised in accordance with this Constitution, federal law, and provincial law. 4. The powers of the local level shall be vested on the matters enumerated in Schedule 8, and such powers shall be exercised in accordance with this Constitution and law made by the rural municipal assembly, or municipal assembly, as the case may be. 5. The concurrent powers of the Federation, provinces, and local levels shall be vested on the matters enumerated in Schedule 9, and such powers shall be exercised in accordance with this Constitution, federal law, provincial law, and law made by the rural municipal assembly or municipal assembly, as the case may be. 6. Any law to be made by a provincial assembly, rural municipal assembly, or municipal assembly pursuant to Clause 3 of 5 shall be made as not to be inconsistent with the federal law, and any law made by the provincial assembly, rural municipal assembly, or municipal assembly which is inconsistent with the federal law shall be invalid to the extent of such inconsistency. 7. Any law to be made by a rural municipal assembly or municipal assembly, as the case may be, pursuant to Clause 5, shall be so made as not to be inconsistent with the provincial law, and any law made by the rural municipal assembly or municipal assembly which is inconsistent with the provincial law shall be invalid to the extent of such inconsistency. 58. Residuary powers. The Federation shall have power on any matter not enumerated in the list of powers of the Federation, province, and local level, or concurrent lists, or on any matter which is not so specified in this Constitution as to be exercised by any level. 59. Exercise of financial powers. 1. The Federation, province, and local levels shall make laws, make annual budget decisions, formulate and implement policies and plans on any matters related to financial powers within their respective competence. 2. The Federation may so make necessary policies, standards, and laws on any of the matters enumerated in the concurrent list and other areas of financial powers as to be applicable also to the provinces. 3. The Federation, provinces, and local levels shall make budget of the respective levels, and the time for submission of budget for province and local levels shall be as provided for in the federal law. 4. The Federation, province, and local levels shall provide for equitable distribution of benefits derived from use of natural resources or development. Certain portions of such benefits shall be distributed in accordance with law in the form of royalty, services, or goods to the project-affected regions and local communities. 5. In utilizing natural resources, the local community desires to make investment therein, the Federation, province, and local levels shall accord priority to such investment in such portion as provided by law on the basis of the nature and size of such investment. 6. The government of Nepal shall have power to obtain foreign assistance and borrow loans. Such assistance or loans shall be so obtained or borrowed as to have macroeconomic stability of the country. 7. Provisions leading to the management of budget deficits and other fiscal discipline of the federation, province, and local level shall be as provided for in the federal law. 16. Distribution of sources of revenue. The federation 1. The federation, province, and local level may impose taxes on matters falling within their respective competence and collect revenues from these sources, provided that provisions relating to the imposition of taxes and collection of revenue on matters enumerated in the concurrent list and on matters that are not contained in the list of any level shall be as determined by the government of Nepal. 2. The government of Nepal shall make provisions for the equitable distribution of the collected revenue to the federation, province, and local level. 3. The amount of fiscal transfer receivable by province and local level shall be as recommended by the National Natural Resources and Fiscal Commission. 4. The government of Nepal shall, on the basis of the need of expenditure and revenue capacity, distribute fiscal equalization grants to province and local level. 5. Each province shall, in accordance with the provincial law, distribute fiscal equalization grants out of the grants received from the government of Nepal and revenues collected from its own sources on the basis of the need of expenditure and revenue capacity of its subordinate local level. 6. Provisions relating to distribution of conditional grants, complementary grants, or special grants for other purposes to be provided by the government of Nepal from the federal consolidated fund shall be as provided for in the federal law. 7. While distributing revenues between the federal, provincial, and local levels, it shall be made in a balanced and transparent manner. 8. In making a federal act on the distribution of revenues, regard shall be had to the matters of national policies, national requirements, autonomy of the province and local levels, services to be rendered by the province and local level to the people, and financial powers granted to them, capacity to collect revenues, potentially and use of revenues, assistance to be made in development and construction, reduction of regional imbalances, poverty and inequality, end of deprivation, and assistance to be made in the performance of contingent works and fulfillment of temporary needs.